All right. Hello. Hello? No. Wait. Hold on. I think it's on.
Yeah, it's on.
Okay. Yeah, for some reason my phone is not wanting to show it. It's still just showing the there we go. Okay. Hi there. Anyway. Hello. All right. So, sorry about that. Problems with OBS, as well as problems with VC Face, because I'm still not familiar with VC Face. All right.
Wait, did it fix something?
I might have. I think. Yeah.
I don't see the border.
I don't see the border either. Hooray!
I think I don't know what I did, but I'm gonna keep it that way.
Okay, good. Well, it works. It works. That is the best that we can hope for, is that it works.
There we go.
Yeah. Oh, goodness. Oh, my God. What an absolute nightmare, right? uh... Anyway, sorry that I am almost a half an hour late. Could be worse. I could be an hour late. Or I could have just completely forgotten the stream. Is the screen small? Hold on. It doesn't look small on my end. I'm looking at it through my phone.
Oh, it is a little bit, yeah.
Oh, is it?
Screenshot for the
Hold
desktop.
on. What? Really? Hold on.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez. No. Oh, no. I don't want to deal with this now. Oh, it was, okay. Shoot, how small is it?
You see it?
No, I don't see it. Like I said, it looks
I
fine
sent
on
you
my phone.
I sent you a screenshot on Discord.
Oh, God damn it. Ah, son of a...
It's probably just a resolution thing.
God damn it. How do I... Okay. Oh.
Akari was here early.
Oh no, I knew it. I knew it. Oh, how do I change it? Oh, God damn it all. Oh, jeez. Oh. Okay. Yeah, it's fine. You know what? Sure. Just end me at this point. That's all I gotta say to that. Just end me. Just I ruined my resolution and I gotta fix it later. Oh, no. Why did I do this? I'll just deal with it. Sure. Why not? Forget it. Why do I kind of look like Yunli? Well,
You kind of do.
Thank you.
You kind of look like him.
I was actually showing off the fact that I made this headpiece, but okay, you know what? Cool. Yunli works. Alright. Anyway. And what people were waiting for this whole time, right? Why am I... Oh, well. Alright, so what people have been waiting for, okay? I'm still on a 50-50, by the way. So I could lose this. Oh, yeah. I'm glad, actually. One of the few things that worked out pretty good. the only
Check
issue
out these pecs.
the only issue that I had with Funny Enough was the little mark on his face. I had issues trying to get that to match with the skin because that's a separate texture for some reason. I don't know why.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Yeah, she does have shoes. My model has shoes. My model has feet. I don't necessarily want to show off the shoes yet, I guess. But you've seen them before. Anyway, yeah, where am I right now as far as pity goes? Hold on, let me look.
Are we gonna do a ritual?
That is a good question. Maybe do a ritual. Like, okay. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. Wait. Yeah, 45, 50, 55. Okay. Oh yeah, that's right, because I was trying to roll for Yukong Eidolons, and that didn't held up. So I'm actually pretty far into pity already. Great stuff.
We have a chance.
Yeah, we do have a chance. All right. So, all right. So let's do a ritual first. What should we do as far as ritual goes? You know what?
You can say some war quotes or something from Mydei. I don't know. Let's see. Let me find one.
Oh yeah, where does he normally sit and stand? He normally stands because I haven't done the new story yet. What did you say, Built Similar? Hold on. Why is there 2 message redacteds here?
Message redacted.
Yeah. Yeah, I see message retracted like twice. Now I'm concerned. I'm
Nah, it will be 90.
I'm really concerned by that. Because it makes me think you said something really terrible. Anyway, yeah, I hadn't done the 3.1 storyline yet, so he's probably still on the roof. Oh, it's all good. Don't worry about it. just don't worry about it. It's fine. Oh, hey, chest. Right. He's normally on the roof. Let's see if I can stand next to him.
That's a good ritual.
Oh, standing next to the character?
Yeah,
Is
finding
he
him.
still on the roof?
Channeling his energy.
Wait, where is he normally? Was it the roof that he was on, or am I tweaking out?
I actually don't remember.
Hold on, where?
Before we summon, we gotta hit him with the blood of Kremnos.
Yep, blood of Kremnos.
Strife. I still don't know what he means by that. I have to study the lore properly.
Oh, what he means by I am Strife?
Yeah, what does he mean by I am Strife?
I imagine he means that he's the personification of Nicanor himself, but that's just a guess, really. God, where was it that he was standing? Oh, right there. I'm blind.
Welfare waifu lore videos.
Oh, no. I mean, I read a lot of the lore, but I also speed read, and I also tend to misinterpret some things, so I would not trust myself as a lore video nerd. Anywho. All right. Well, no no story spoilers, even though the majority of which has already been spoiled for me thanks to leaks. But that's neither here nor there.
Yeah. I caught up to the story, like in terms of like I played it, but I didn't pay attention. Oh, there he is.
Yep, there he is. Yep. So we're gonna stand next to Midomos here. All right.
Midomos.
Yep, Midomos. All right. And let's see. How far is my account? To 3.0. I've beaten 3.0. I just hadn't done 3.1 yet. All right. So, we're standing next to him now. We'll go ahead and do a 10 roll. All right. All right. 3, 2, 1.
Best of luck.
And nothing.
I forgot I'm seeing it delayed.
Yeah, you are seeing it delayed. That's why I'm counting down. So, all right, let's try it again. Right. 3, 2, 1. All right, here it is. Well, I don't know if it is, but it is a 5-star.
Come on, Mydei.
Yeah, 74 pity. We already had pity already built up. All right. Arlen, good sign. Could be another destruction. No. Well, I'm not unhappy with that, honestly. I would go, yeah. Well, Eidolon, I can fuck with that.
Wait, is it Welt? Oh.
Yeah, It is Welt. But you know what? Like I said, no. I'm perfectly okay with that. This is my imaginary only account. Welt Eidolons are welcome.
Honestly, so, Welt is a treasure.
Yeah. Absolutely.
We love Welt in this house.
Yeah, no, it really honestly could be worse. Like that is
the one guy we want to lose to.
Yeah, the one guy we want to lose to. Exactly.
And he's the man.
All right.
Welt is the man.
All right. Now let's see. Another ritual, since standing next to Mydei is not working here.
Let's go stand next to Finon. Maybe he'll get jealous and show up.
I don't know where Finon is, honestly. Where
Finon.
Would Finon be?
Screw you, Finon.
Screw you.
I toned it down. I didn't swear.
Yeah, I did already, but I probably should also tone it down. You know what? I'll go to
What are the rules of the stream? Are we out? How much can Mydei?
Doesn't matter to me. Where is the arena? Do you know where the arena is? Does anyone know where the arena is?
Does anyone know? To the arena.
There it is.
He's probably there. He's probably chilling there.
Yeah. I don't think Finon's at the arena. I'm just going to go to the arena and hope that that's a better option.
How many more are you gonna roll? How many more you think, like, rough?
Well, I'm going to try to get him first and foremost, and I figure if I basically, because I have how much do I have? I have 14,000 jades. So he's coming home regardless. He's coming home no matter what. But I would like to get him at least somewhat early-ish so I can roll for the light cone. Anyway. So, let's go. We're at the we'll go to the center of the arena here. All right.
Mydei. Mydei.
Yep. All right. And 3, 2.
Oh yeah, his light cone.
1.
Forgot about that.
Okay. Oh, you want to read out the light cone first before I go ahead?
Huh? Oh, I just forgot that light cones were a thing.
Oh,
like, oh, we have to roll for those.
Oh yeah.
What is his light cone thing? Let me.
Oh,
check. Maybe that'll give some.
Increases max HP by 18. Incoming healing by 20. When using skill or ultimate, consumes HP equal to 6% of his max HP and increases damage dealt by 30%. If this consumes more than 500, the damage additionally increases by 30%. So, yeah.
Okay.
Also does not kill him, which is nice. So... Oh, congrats, Akari. All right. 3, 2, 1.
Let's go.
And
Mydei.
nothing. Okay. Ooh, okay. I can fuck with that. Damn it. Okay.
Wait, are you able to stream the game on Discord? So then I can, I guess, react more accurately. Hold on, let's see.
Actually, hold on. Can I do that? That is a good question. Can I do that?
I'm just seeing. Yeah, I just saw the end of the roll now.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Application. Share screen.
I can properly bless these rolls.
Okay.
Hold on. let's
Okay.
see.
Okay. We're having Mydei here. Look at my stream directly. Okay. Can you see it?
Reading? I do.
Okay. Cool. Awesome. Great. Great. Wonderful. Okay.
I can react more appropriately.
All right. All right. Cool. Okay. So let's go ahead and try it again. I like getting to dance, so I'm perfectly happy with that. Very much happy with that.
Mydei,
Yep.
if you come home, you can fight the best battles possible. So come home, please.
Oh yeah, I would love him in Swarm Disaster, as well as like
You want a
Golden
challenge?
Years.
You want a challenge? This is imaginary only run. This is the biggest challenge you're gonna ever get.
Yeah. Ah, damn. I thought that was originally because the thing looked
It is
darker.
angry.
Wow.
Angry react.
Oh wow. Okay. 3. And oh wait, no. I forgot for a moment. That's on Quantum. Shoot.
At least we got 2 destruction. We're gonna.
Yeah. And Amisha cone, which in case I don't get his light cone, I could use that. Maybe. I don't know. I'll try again now. This is, I believe, 30 now into pity.
Come on.
And no.
Come on, Mydei.
Oh. All right.
Mydei, come home. It is your destiny.
All right. And no. Just Arlen. Just only Arlen. Next account, only Arlen. No, thank you. I don't want to do that. All right, 40 into pity. And nothing still.
Maybe
Another
we'll
Shui.
release a 5-star Arlen.
Man, I would love this if this was on Quantum.
You're like, I have no use for you.
Yeah.
I really have no use for you here.
Yeah. Oh, you're gonna guess 68 pity, Akari?
No. Right now.
Okay. Yeah.
Right now.
I'm
Mydei's
hoping
coming.
50 now. Come on. 50. 50, good number. No.
Come on.
With a damn.
Done hung.
Yeah.
Nobody invited you.
Oh, ouch.
Nobody invited you here, Done hung.
He was like, I heard that, like, my imaginary self is here. Which it is here, but...
Not what we're looking for.
Yeah. All right. 60 now. And Ninja might be better. Ninja record? Maybe. All right. No! Another Shui Yi. Oh, God. E6 Shui Yi. Okay.
This is...
Oh, if this was
He's taking his
imaginary. I mean, sorry, if this was quantum, I would be so happy. Oh, if only.
If
Okay.
only this was quantum.
All right, so 70 it is. Are you kidding me? Not on 70? And oh god, okay. This is terrible. Awful even.
Come on!
Alright. Alright, well.
Welt.
Enough tickets now to at least give me back 110 roll. So alright. Let's go. Hard pity.
Come on.
Well, that is going to happen, regardless. Yeah. See, hard pity. There we go.
You were late.
Yeah, very late. Holy hell. Okay.
Oh my god.
God.
At least you have 90 now. That's good.
Yeah, that is good. That is good. And I'm not really too fussed about getting the light cone because the light cone. You know what? Well, we'll go back to the city.
I kind of like the...
No, the light
the one
cone's
you get from the
really
shop?
good for him, but I have so much time to get the light cone. It's like I can get it. It will happen. It'll probably happen off stream, but it'll happen. You know? So it's not like it's a big deal.
I don't know about the effects, but the visuals of the fall of an Aeon, that matches Mydei quite well.
Oh yeah, no,
Mydei.
and it is good. And it's just the thing is that like Fall of an Aeon, actually funny enough, not that great for him. He really wants like HP light cones. That's the problem.
I see.
Yeah. So he kind of really, really needs his light cone. Or at least something similar to it. I think Flames from Afar can work. And no, I didn't, Shepo. I actually lost the 50-50 to Welt, which I'm happy with. That, honestly, like, that best loss that I could get. Funny enough, he was really liking to ruin, my 50-50s. Made for good content too. Anyway,
Honestly.
so let me try to do the light cone now. So
Wait,
all right.
We should do a proper ritual for this. We're
Okay.
limited on rolls.
Yeah, let's see. Let's see.
What should we do?
Oh, what should
Let's
we do
see,
for a ritual? That is a good question. I could, hold on. You know what? Reference to, 3.1. We'll go sit in the hot bath.
The hot bath.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah.
It's time to take a bath.
Yeah, like, let's go sit in the hot, baths of, the city. Like, actually, where is the really hot ones? No. Is it here? Because there was like a hot bath area and then there was like a cold bath area. Was it Ninja Records? Okay, this was not the hot one.
Flames Afar.
Yeah, I thought
Flames
it was...
Afar is which one? Is that the Sam one?
That's the Sam one. I thought the Sam one was good. And I thought it was called Flames from Afar. Was it called Ninja Records? Oh,
Ninja
Flames
Records.
Afar downtime is so bad. Oof. Okay. Alright. 'Cause there was, like I said, there was a really hot version that apparently, like, it was so hot that people were, like, complaining about it. Like, the NPCs were. And I'm trying to find that one. Oh, wait. There's a chest over here. Bear in mind, I also hadn't gotten all the chests yet. So...
More rolls.
yeah.
More chances.
More rolls, more chances, more all of that. All right. Oh, it might be over here. Was it Court of Seasons? Ah, here we go. Yes. Hot one was over here. There we go. This is the hot one. Okay. Alright. Alright, let's stand here. Like I said, reference to 3.1.
Oh, we can use
huh?
Mydei. We can use Mydei as well.
Oh, right. Yeah. Let's do that.
We can use him to bring his own power, his own light cone here.
Yep. Yep. Let's do it. Okay. And team lineup. Okay. All right. All right. And let's see, who else is he associated with that I have? Nah.
I guess the Trailblazer and
Yeah, I guess we can do that. Yeah, we'll do that. All right. Okay. Oh God. Okay. Naval. There we are. All right.
buddies.
Buddies, yes. Buddies in the hot tub. Why do you keep saying messages that are redacted built similar? You're really alarming me.
Yeah, what's going on? I don't see these.
I did activate. Oh no, I'm not activating eidolons that aren't imaginary. I've already established that. So you're gonna see that forever. All right. All right. So 1, 2, 3.
All right.
And nothing.
No.
Actually, where am I on pity? Where am I on pity? 1, 2.
Yeah, what is the last light cone you got? Because you don't normally roll for the light cones, right?
I usually try to roll for the light cone on everybody that I roll. So
Okay.
the only one I didn't was
Oh, that was Sundays. Okay.
yeah. The only one that I didn't was Dan's. I didn't roll Dan's light cone.
Done.
Yeah. All right, so that's 50, I think. Yeah, 50. About 51. So 61. So that means this would be. Oh well, I only have singles now. Wait, hold on. Do I have? I do. Okay. Can I? No, I don't. Okay. Well, guess I'll do singles now. So.
Oh.
Yep. Like I said, it's no big deal. If I don't get it on stream, I'll get it off stream.
Come on.
And that's not a problem.
For the Kreminoan glory.
Oh, here's something.
Oh, wait.
Yep.
Wait a minute.
Yep. You like
Come
to
on.
delete stuff. It's not weird stuff.
Let's go.
Yeah, there it is.
Yes!
All right,
Yes!
cool.
That's amazing.
Yeah. All right.
Glad I got to witness history right here.
And now I have to grind my butt off for 3.2.
Look at him drinking in the bath.
To be fair, I remember talking to a friend of mine a while back. Wow. Okay, before I go into that story. Wow, built similar. Wow. He was like, what's the word? 75-25 loss. 75-25 loss. 75-25 loss. Bailu LC.
Yeah.
Wow. What? Okay, sorry. What a jerk. Anywho, it's okay. I still love you, built
Sensational.
similar. But what a jerk. Anywho, the story that I was getting at. I had a friend of mine tell me like the wildest thing a while back. He was saying like, "Do you drink?" And I went, "No." And he goes, "Okay, well you're missing out." And I went, "Okay, why?" And he goes, "Because the best thing is to basically have what's the word? A vodka while you're in the tub." And I'm like, "Why?" And he
What?
goes, "Getting drunk in the tub is just great." And I just couldn't help but be like, doesn't it like, I don't know, that just seems like a liability waiting to happen, you know?
Hold on. They might be cooking something. Might have to try it.
Well, let me know how it is, because he was telling me it was like amazing.
I'll give you the review. And you can let them know.
Well, the thing is, I can't really drink anyway, sadly. And I have seen the leaks,
But
Akari. I have seen the leaks.
What leaks?
Oh,
Wait, what?
they're asking me if I've seen the leaks for 3.2 banners. And 3.2
Isn't it
banners.
just
Huh?
Casterus and an X?
Well, yeah, but they're also like apparently first phase is gonna have like 3 rerun banners, and the second phase is just gonna have 1. But
Oh.
the 3 rerun banners in the first wave is Fugue, Akron, and oh, who was the last one? Oh, it was Fugue, Akron, and goodness, who was the last one?
I wonder if there's anyone who butchers Acheron's name, because it's hard to butcher that name.
Well, they
What
say
if
it
people
a
are calling
lot.
her Acheron?
Yeah, I don't know. But okay, it was oh no, was it Sunday? No, it was not Sunday. It was Fugue, Akron. Oh,
Jiao.
Jiao Cho. That's who it was. It was Jiao Cho. Fugue, Akron, and Jiao Cho in the first half. And what's the word? Ratios in the second.
More ratio.
Yeah. But if they are going to do what I think they're going to do, that is not the only thing that I'm going to be happy for. Because supposedly, and this is something that I am actually ecstatic if they do it. Have you heard of any leaks, by the way? Any at all?
I don't know if I should say them here.
Oh, I'm not
What if
monetized.
Hoyoverse comes?
I'm
Oh,
not
true.
monetized. I don't ever plan on being monetized. It doesn't matter. I don't even plan on being a
Okay.
Hoyo creator, so don't even worry. Don't even fret.
Well, I heard about a certain March the 7th possibly getting another form.
Yeah,
and I've
I
seen
think
some
most
stuff
people
about
know about
that.
that, yeah.
I'm excited for that because it's gonna be like
That's not until, like, pretty far out there. Like,
that'll be interesting.
yeah.
I'm up to date with the leaks. Is what Akari
Yeah.
is saying.
Well, the leaks for 3.2 is what I mean. You might actually, well, you probably definitely will be happy about this. Basically,
What?
here was the thing that they were going to do for, like, starting the anniversary onward. They were going to institute in a new, like, currency system for, to buy 5 stars. Wholesale.
What?
Yeah.
What?
That was one of the things that they said. the thing is that at first it really sucked when we heard about that, because they were going about it as like the they were going about it like the USO system in Fate, and I was like, that is absolutely trash.
Oh, I hated that. Yeah.
Yeah, like originally the currency was only going to be from E6 5 stars, which is just like, no. Apparently, though, the leaks ended up updating it to find out that said currency that you get also for E6 5 stars, also you get from main story progression.
Oh.
Yeah. So that's
wait,
nice.
That's pretty good.
Yeah. The other thing that leaks talked about was the 50-50 system was going to be reworked. To where you actually can choose older 5 stars that are not standard as part of your 50-50 losses. Like, say, I don't know, like, if, hypothetically, if I wanted, like, Blade, right? On my main. And, I missed out on, like, his reruns or whatnot, right? Instead of having another rerun for Blade, they'll instead put him in the pool of, like, 50-50s that you can potentially lose to. So, if I were rolling for Mydei in that system, and I lost the 50-50, and Blade was, like, one of my targeted rolls instead, I could theoretically lose the 50-50 to Blade.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Wait, so is that going to replace the current standard characters, like Welt, Bile, and them?
It doesn't replace them completely. You get to pick and choose. You get to choose your 50-50 lots lineup. Basically.
I'm thinking I like that idea. Well, that's confirmed? No, it's a leak, right? So,
yeah, it's a leak.
Oh man, I hope that's true.
I have been neglecting this account at Kari. Funny enough that you say that. That was actually one of the reasons why I had the Quantum video going over that. Yeah, I have been on Quantum a lot because I've been trying to progress through the storyline like super fast. And on top of that, I've also been like neck deep in other projects.
The only thing that sucks, I mean, the biggest thing that sucks about Quantum is there's no men.
I know, right?
Where are the men?
I do need account managers, but I wouldn't want them, to be honest with you. I like doing things by myself. I know that sounds hilarious, but
He's a one-woman army.
But yeah, that's the whole reason why Aventurine was like, what's the word? I want you to come back to Imaginary only. And I'm gonna make you lose your 50-50. Because I'm gonna, like, bribe Welt to come onto your account instead. Seriously, though, that was so good. Like, honestly, I wasn't even that mad getting, what's the word? Losing Tribby to the 50-50 to Welt, honestly, on that account. Even though I can't use him. Because, like I said, that made for such good content. Yeah, no, I only have the 3 accounts, luckily. I'm only gonna have the 3 accounts. I'm not gonna do another challenge run. Only Quantum and Imaginary for me. If I were to get into dead periods of Star Rail again, to where there's like nothing for me to do on Star Rail on all 3 accounts, I'm just gonna play another game. Like, just call that a day. Like, I have literally nothing to make content for. Just do a Minecraft video. I might as well. uh, oh yeah, no. I'm sorry, Akari. So actually I've kept what's the word? My next video of Quantum Only somewhat a secret. You would have to go looking through the activity for it. But, you know, that's only if you go through looking for the activity for it. I actually did not update my account for leaks for the next video, if that's what you mean, Akari. What's my favorite Pokemon? It's actually, funny enough, my favorite Pokemon, believe it or not, is Abra. Not a common one.
Abra?
Yeah, not a common one.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's respects.
Oh, such respects?
One of the OGs.
Yeah.
One of the OGs.
Yeah. No, I really like Abra. Second to that is Totodile. So...
Crocodile.
Yeah, I love the crocodile. But yeah, no, when I was younger, I was a little bit more into Pokemon, but like my favorite one was still Abra then. Sadly, did not have much merchandise, so I ended up settling for what was second best at the time to me, which was Mew. Mew had a lot of merchandise, so I didn't have to worry about that. But yeah,
You probably have a lot more Abra merch now.
Really? You think so?
Probably.
Maybe. But I always liked psychic types. Well, Snorlax is cute too.
You get an Abra plush.
I mean, I could probably find one now. Yeah. I'm not really that.
Online.
I'm not really that hardcore into Pokemon anymore, though. Sadly. And plus, not to mention, I'm going to be quite honest. I think my apartment can't really handle any more plushies right now. No, I actually went on a kick the last couple of months. Because I got the Dr. Ratio pillow book. You've seen it, I'm sure.
Oh my god.
Yeah. It's
That's amazing.
Yeah, I got that. And I also got a plush cat cake that basically looks like Dr. Ratio. So there's that one too.
Oh, the Ron May.
Yeah, the Ron May cat cakes. Yes. Someone made one that looks like Dr. Ratio. So like based.
That's pretty dope, actually.
Yeah.
I might get the Blade one.
Oh yeah. No, the Blade one looks great.
That's my boy.
Yeah. Is he your favorite?
I mean, he kind of started my voice acting kind of journey here. So I have a soft spot for him. He's not my favorite. My favorite's probably
Sunday. Oh, Welts, really? I thought Sunday would be your favorite.
I like Sunday, but I think I really liked him as a villain. His story was really, I think, and he was more relatable. I think. Like his ideology and his whole journey and his connection to his adoptive father, I guess.
Oh.
What's his name?
Oh
my god, I'm drawing a blank. I know his name. Mr. Gopher? Gopher-san, yeah.
Oh,
I know in Japanese, so he always calls him Gopher-san.
Oh.
Yeah.
Is there no Tengen merch, really?
They have a figure.
Yeah, I've seen the figure. But figures are so expensive. However, if there was one of Ratio, I would get it in an instant. But unfortunately, there are none. So I had to
He's the
settle.
one that needs a figure, because he could have, like, his statue versions behind him.
I know, right? Ah.
It'd be perfect. Or like a pillar. Like there'd be so many options for him.
Yeah, yeah. Thing is, though, he's largely neglected. So.
Have you ever eaten chalk? I've seen a video of a girl eating chalk on TikTok.
I actually have like licked chalk before. I'm not really a fan.
The truth comes out. Write this down, guys.
Not really a fan, gonna be honest. But chalk is actually fine to eat. I don't know if you know that.
I was wondering about it. Like, why is there a health benefit to it or something? Or eating chalk?
Well, I mean, like, it's a mineral, I'm sure. Because I'm pretty sure it is a mineral.
Eating rocks.
Yeah, I mean, you can eat rocks. But, depends, though. Like, I'm pretty sure, like, the colored ones might have dyes that might not be good for you. But, like, normal chalk is fine.
That's interesting.
Yeah. Anywho. But, yeah, like, I've, like, licked it before. Would not recommend it. It's...
I think I've licked... You know the one that you use for, like, working out? Like, you put on your hands?
Oh, yeah, that. Yeah.
I've tried that, like, by accident. But not actual chalk. I don't know. It's probably similar.
It probably is, honestly.
Yeah. I don't know why I brought that up.
Anyway,
Anyway,
I mean, yeah, probably because
Tingyun.
Chalk.
Just thinking about ratios, chalk stick.
I mean, who doesn't?
I just realized how that sounds. Oh man.
Oh,
there's no
goodness.
saving that.
Nope, no saving that at all.
That's gonna be clipped and taken out of context.
I don't clip any stuff here.
Also, someone out there will find it.
Yeah, probably.
One day.
It'd be like, wow.
Remember when you said this on Waifu Waifu's stream? And I was like, what?
Yeah, are you kidding me? The majority, like, you know, if anyone brings that up, the next response should probably be from you is, who?
Wait, what do you mean? Like who is Waifu Waifu?
Yeah.
I would know. That's why I'd be shook. I'd be like, oh my god.
No. I'm pretty sure the average person's reaction is, who?
Nah. One day, we'll be famous. Even if you don't want it.
I don't want to.
That's the destiny.
No, I don't want to.
That's the destiny of
You can't make me.
creator.
I will crash out. I will cancel myself.
What? Self-destruct.
Yeah, exactly. I don't know. I'll figure out some way to crash out. I'm sure of it.
No, we won't allow you to.
Oh, you won't allow me to? Why not? What if I want to crash out? What if I want to get canceled?
What? It depends how you're getting canceled then.
I get canceled on Twitter.com for saying for saying something like so controversial yet so brave. Men deserve to be loved.
Whoa. Whoa.
What?
That is pretty controversial. So many people will attack you for that.
Have you seen that? Have you seen the YouTuber that got like what's the word? A dive bomb for that?
No.
Yeah, there was a VTuber that actually like had that as a tweet, and they just got Dog piled.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I mean, they're right.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, that's why I said, how can you say something so controversial yet so brave?
That's kind of crazy.
Yeah, it is.
Controversial take.
Yep, exactly.
Men should be loved.
I agree.
This will be somewhere out there one day. One day.
Yep.
Historians will be like, they were right.
They were right, and they were roommates?
And they were roommates.
But, anywho.
I just saw Akari say men chalk stick. Whoa.
Yeah, I'm up for it.
We're not going back to that.
No, let's not go back to that.
We are.
Ah, man, everyone left. They're like, okay, alright, she got Mydei and his light cone. That's all. That's all, folks.
The main course, or the main show.
Yeah, to be fair, though, I am just leveling him up. Like, that's... I don't blame them for, like, logging off at that point. I mean, I could look at it all day, every day, but I'm sure a lot of people are tired of seeing Ratio just throw that pillar. Yes,
Oh,
I know you are still here.
I literally just got a message from Sana asking about a video, but
Oh, hi, Yuko.
one of her friends is voicing Ratio.
Oh. I'll have to listen. I'll have to listen.
Yeah, she says,
Hi.
I can
Hi,
invite
guys.
my friend to do a Ratio voice, and he has a really good impression. I'm like, oh, gonna have to send that to Welfare Waifu to judge. Because
honestly, you know what's really funny? The best impression that I have heard thus far on YouTube. Also, why the hell am I lagging? Best impression that I've heard thus far. From a source that you would probably, like, you would be like, what? But then afterwards have the thought of, you know what, that makes sense. It is from a dude who does the whitest covers of songs.
what?
Yeah, like what's the word? Like Sir Mix-a-Lot fucking covers. Yeah. He does covers, right? Of like what's the word? Songs, like Pink Pony Club or something, and he does it in the whitest voice possible, and it's hilarious. It is hilarious. Anyway, he did a Ratio impression. And it is so spot on.
Wait, what's the channel? I need to find this.
Morgan VA.
Morgan?
Morgan VA, as in Morgan VA.
Alright, I'll take a look at him later.
Okay.
Maybe I'll work with him one day.
Possible. I mean, he is pretty big. What?
It just reminded me of the Aventurine.
Yeah, I just now thought of that.
You're large. What was the quote? I think it's something along those lines.
You're huge.
You're huge. Doctor, you're huge.
Actually, no, it was Doctor, you're huge.
The pause is important.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
All right. Actually, you know what? I've been struggling with Memory of Chaos. I'm wondering if he can do it. I'm wondering if Mydei can, what's the word, like, hold up the sustainless side Because that would be wild if he can. I'll have to give it a go when I level him up here. Alright. There we go. I'll use my Rappa one since it's a 6-wave. Oh god, not the line. Yeah, he really does sound like Ratio. Oh, that video has kept me up at night. That video of like that impression has kept me up at night. Like like I said, when you get the chance, go ahead and listen to it because it is incredibly spot on.
I'm actually listening to it right now. It's actually really close. Holy crap.
Yeah.
What is this song? Oh my god, he also did it. I see what you're talking about, the
yeah.
white boy covers.
Yeah. Like I said, it's one of those cases that, you know, when I say what else he does, you're like confused, but it also makes sense. You know? Like, of course he would have the range for Ratio, because he does that.
Oh my god.
Yeah. He also does, oh god, who's the...
I love Dottore.
Yeah, Dottore, that's what his name is. Yeah, Ratio's VA is
one time and it was rough.
Oh, yeah?
He's not really in my range, I don't think. But...
I've never heard of him. I hadn't even heard those, to be honest with you.
He's also a doctor, so.
Oh, to be fair, cool. Like,
but he's like evil, like...
Oh, yeah, like I said, I don't know much about Genshin. I like, when I streamed it, the other day. Oh, yes, I saw the Boot Hill impression the Ratio VA did. It's pretty good. But, what was I saying? Yeah, on the stream that I had for Genshin, I'm still in leeway. Okay, that's how far back.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that's how far back I am. Yeah, like, and that was on apparently a main account that I forgot I had. Well, not that I forgot that I had. It was my PlayStation account that I forgot that I transferred over to PC. So, because here's the thing. I have tried Genshin several times. I cannot get into it. I've tried. Legitimately. It is awful. Because, like, I want to like it so bad. But, unfortunately...
No, you're fine. Honestly, Genshin kind of sucks.
Sure, go ahead and add me, Dark Seraph. But... No, and the thing is, it does. But I want to like it because I do like it as an open world game. It's just herein lies the problem. In my older age, I do not have the patience for open world games. Does that make any sense?
No, I'm the exact same. I used to try to get, like, I liked the idea of it, but then now it's just too much of it's too daunting to be like, oh, I have to explore this whole thing. I don't have the time. Yeah.
No, it's not even that I don't have the time. It's that here's my problem with open world games, okay? I am very meticulous when it comes to, like, chests and whatnot, usually. The only reason why I don't have all the chests on, on my Imaginary Only account, and by extension my Quantum one, is because, well, Quantum, I'm still going through the storyline, so I don't have all the places unlocked yet. And my Imaginary account, I blitz through the storyline because Amphorius's 3.0 chapter is 8 hours long, and I was recording that the entire time, and the last thing I wanted to do was take up even more footage of me going off the beaten path and grabbing every single chest I can. You know? Like, so I had to, like, bum rush. I had to just lock in. But man, on my main, I have no more chests. That's how meticulous I am, okay? Genshin's problem is, herein lies the problem with most open world games for me. I will get chests. I will basically not leave an area until I get every chest that I can. I will not leave an area until I get every collectible I can. I will not leave an area until I've done every single side quest. I will lock myself in areas, and it will take me forever. I have to be forced to move on. And and what ends up happening is that I eventually burn myself out. So and that's the problem that happens with Genshin. I will hyper-focus trying to get every single little nubbum, if you will, of content in an area. And then by the time that I get to the next area, or the next part of the map, I'm pretty much done. Like, I'm just done with the game. I'm burnt out. You know? Like, I can't handle it. Had that problem with Breath of the Wild as well. Because Breath of the Wild, I have that same issue. And the problem is that Breath of the Wild, I felt like was kind of a step down when it comes to Zeldas in general. Not because of the open world, but because of the dungeons, really. But yeah, so that's my problem with open world games. I can't handle them. I cannot play them for too terribly long. Because I just burn myself out.
Yeah.
That is the
same thing with
problem.
Wuthering Waves.
Oh yeah, no. Actually, funny thing is, I was trying my damnedest, and honestly, I do like Wuthering Waves better than Genshin. But I had the same problem. And the thing is, the sad part is, I also liked Wuthering Waves because their character that they gave out for free is also really fun.
Yeah.
I really like Zhang Liao. I actually, like, full on, when he came out, and I played through the chapter, and was waiting for him to actually be fully, like, given away as a free character, because he was in the chapter beforehand. I really liked his playstyle, and was like, you know what, he is my main. Because originally my main, before that was, Mortifi. Good luck with that. Good luck maining Mortifi. Not because he's bad, but because, he's just so much better as a support. So... But, you know, I got it to work, much to the chagrin of most people, like, watching me play that. There was actually a couple of times that I had a friend of mine, like, load in, and was like, why? Why are you, like, playing this team? And it was, like, the monk girl that I cannot remember the name of. Yeah, it was the monk girl. It was, Mortifi, and then it was, I think it was the girl that has, like, the idol, not the Eidolon, the swan, summon that I cannot remember the name of. You know what I'm talking about, though, I'm sure.
Calcharo.
No, yeah, oh man, I wanted to like Calcharo. I do like him as a character, don't get me wrong. His play style, though, I cannot mess with that. So,
I forget what he was lightning, right, or something?
Yeah, he was lightning. He is very, very, input specific, if I recall correctly. You really need to know what you're doing with Calcharo. So, like... Because, his moveset is very, very rigid. And don't get me wrong, like I said, that's good. That is a good thing to have for a character. Not for me, though. Like, I need to have more fluidity.
I honestly liked Alto's playstyle.
Oh yeah, Alto is good. Alto was like the Sampo, yeah, the Sampo dude, basically.
Yeah, Sampo.
Yeah.
I love Sampos.
Oh, you know I lied.
No?
Wealth is not my favorite character, it's Sampo.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's good, honestly. Like, I actually, like, funny thing is, when I first started playing the game, I actually liked Sampo a lot. He was up there as, one of my favorite characters with, Herta. Because Sampo was just so funny to me. And, like,
so funny, yeah.
Like I said, he reminds me a lot of Patches, believe it or not.
Yes, from Dark Souls.
Yeah,
from Elden Ring. Oh, he's in all of them.
Yeah,
right?
yeah, he's in all of them actually. Yes, he's even in some of the Armored Core games.
In what? Sorry.
He's in some of the Armored Core games.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah, he's in most FromSoft games. Because that voice actor. It's a case of like that the character is prevalent because the voice actor is prevalent. Basically Miyazaki really likes that voice actor. So they often put him in most of the games as the same guy because he really liked that character. And that is definitely such a Japanese thing, wouldn't you say? Really like associating a character after a while with that voice actor. Same general idea. But yeah, so yeah, no, I've noticed that either the community loves or hates Sampo with no in between. He's very polarizing. Which is this is a thing that bothers me about most Hoyo fans. I'm going to be honest with you. I think I talked about this to you before, Dancho. But, yeah, like, nobody can handle nuanced characters, it seems. Like...
Because they're all basic.
Yeah, it does seem that way. Like...
Yeah, I think we talked about this. If I go by the rule of thumb. If I meet somebody and they don't like Sampo, I just don't talk to them again.
I wouldn't go that far. Like I believe it or not,
I'm extreme. I'm extreme. No one should do that.
As extreme as I am about Ratio, funny enough, I'm not like that when it comes to people that don't like him. Like the way that I see it is okay, fair enough. You don't know what you're missing, but okay. You know, like.
I think it's more like if they hate them for no reason, and that's what a lot of Hoyoverse fans do.
Yeah,
like, I hate this character. And I'm like, why? Why don't you? Why do you hate this character? Like, what's your reason?
Well, a lot of the time it's because they don't understand. They do not understand, like I said before, nuance. And this tends to be a real problem when it comes to like people who just don't read at all in general, because this is also like something that really bothers me.
You don't know how to read?
No, like, let me put it this way, okay? This was something that I saw a bit ago that made me go, well, damn, that's cool. I wish they had that in the game somewhere instead of, you know, on information, you know, in the storyline here, or, you know, you have to actually click on the little story to actually read this stuff as opposed to, you know, having it in the storyline. And Jade's also another part of that. Jade actually has a tragic backstory that explains why she is how she is, and isn't actually that evil, but more morally dubious, because her whole gimmick is about Faustian bargains. And yet, you still have people that don't read any of that, that don't know any of that, that just go, she's a slave driver.
Yeah.
She's a slave owner. She bought Aventurine. she's a horrible woman. You know?
It's also the same with liking a character too. Like there are people who will like a character, like let's say Aventurine, but they won't even know his backstory.
Yeah.
I'm just like, okay.
Yeah.
Well. Yeah, speak your mind, Dark Seraph. Speak your mind.
Yes. Go ahead and say. Trust me. I don't think anyone will really like. Even if you like Firefly, I can see the appeal. She's personally not my thing, but I can see the appeal. Like, so just go ahead.
We're waiting.
Yeah. We're waiting.
Speak your mind.
Yeah.
Speak it.
Speak your truth.
Speak your truth. What is that thing? We listen and we don't judge.
Yeah. I think that's what it is, yeah.
I'm gonna probably try doing Mydei in Japanese.
Oh.
Soon.
I can see it.
I gotta try. Japanese is... I'm playing it in Japanese anyway, so I might as well.
Oh, yeah.
What? Wait, what is Jade's backstory? Because I hate her. But it's exactly because she's a slave owner. If she had a proper backstory, I don't know about it.
Apparently...
See, even with Sampo, like...
Yeah.
He's just interesting to me because, like, we don't know a lot about him, and he's just like a scheming businessman, and like I just love that.
He's a used car salesman type of guy, yeah.
Yeah, I can see why people don't like him, but like if you hate him, it's just like, why do you hate him? Like maybe it's some people have met people that are similar, and maybe that's why. Like,
Yeah,
I know somebody who hated Ito from Genshin because it reminded them of someone they knew, and I'm like, Ito's the most friendly dude ever. Like he just seems like a chill dude.
Yeah.
What's up, Lenny? How's it going?
Yep.
The man. I'm the man? I didn't know I was the
man. But yeah.
Oh, you're talking about the character. Never mind. Oops.
Yeah. But Jade's backstory. Apparently, the IPC swept her up while she was on her deathbed. That's the sum of it. She was on her deathbed dying of, I think it was... God, I'm not sure what exactly she was dying from, but it was some kind of illness. But anyway, the thing is that, like, that's kind of the whole reason why her whole entire gimmick is Faustian bargains. Because that's kind of what she's in. She's in a Faustian bargain with the IPC because the IPC owns her just as much as it owns Aventurine. And the reason for that being is because she took their bargain while she was on the deathbed because she didn't want to die. So, yeah. If anything, you want to talk about bad news, the IPC all around is just terrible. But what did you expect, really? Oh, but yeah, so that's why I actually like Jade quite a bit, is because Jade's morally dubious. She's not really that evil. That's just how she kind of is, because that's kind of what she has to do. Yeah. So there you go. There's more to it, but that's the sum of it. And that was one of the things that I ended up reading in passing, because I have her on Quantum Only, and I usually go through everybody's, like, little, information here, going over the storyline, and reading it thoroughly, because there's a lot here that people miss. But the thing that's also kind of terrible is you wouldn't know unless you had the character. Therein lies the problem, does it not? Like this right here, all of this, you don't get unless you have the character.
True.
No, and I get that. That is perfectly valid. But either way, But that's like, I think the only characters that I actively dislike, funny enough, is, I wouldn't say even actively dislike, it's more of a passing thing that I dislike, is I take jabs at Firefly, because of the fact being that, like, I've seen all of her backstory, I've read her backstory, I have her on my main, I'm just not really that interested. It just seems like a retread of everything else that we've seen. And I feel as though the whole Sam thing was tacked on for her. I really still feel like that to this day. I know why it's tacked on to her, but I still feel as though that Sam should have been his own entity. And in some cases, he actually is. But
Sam should have been a big buff dude.
He is his own entity, technically, because Sam is, well, I can't say that Sam is necessarily sentient, but Sam does have its own thing, if that makes any sense. That's actually one of the parts for Firefly, is, the fact is that Firefly kind of has to reduce using Sam as much as possible, because Sam pretty much, like, overrides her in some cases. And that's why I said Sam is kind of its own entity in some cases. It is an AI that constantly, like, tries to basically take the front wheel. But yeah. I'm personally disappointed in Ron Pei, but I've already said why I'm disappointed in Ron Mei. I think, honestly, Ron Mei should be a worse character, but I know that that's a controversial take no one's ready for.
Yeah, I think Ron Mei should have been more, like, when they first introduced her, how she was.
Yeah, honestly, she should be. She should be more, I can't say evil, but she should definitely be more dubious than she is.
It's more like, less evil, but more like willing to do whatever for science, because that's accurate to scientists in real life, too.
Yeah. And to be honest with you, the Genius Society in general is like that. The Genius Society in general, as well as you saw in chapter 2.4, 2.5? I think it was 2. It was one of the two.
Yeah.
The IPC is also like that too. So, I mean, not the IPC, but also the Intelligentsia Guild. Also, the IPC is worse, but the Intelligentsia Guild is also like that. Where they're very much ends justify the means as long as it's for progress. As a matter of fact, it's part of the reason why Ratio knocks on them too, constantly. But, yeah. Both the factions are very much like that. Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, someone noticed it at the beginning.
Yeah, the video scaling's weird because I broke my resolution. I need to fix it. Yeah, I know. I need to figure out how to fix that, and I haven't done it yet. I accidentally, when I was trying to figure out how to crop something on Doncho's end, I messed up the resolution. The scaling. And I don't know how to fix it.
I think, what Akari said about Tingyun, the past Ron Mei probably would have done that, but I feel like maybe she's rescuing Tingyun or Foog.
I honestly think, I don't know why this dragged me into a quest just now, but I'm just gonna roll for it. Yeah, I think honestly Ron Mei is quote unquote saving Tingyun, not out of the goodness of her heart, but because of the fact being that she serves as a focal point for the God Killer protocol.
Exactly, yeah.
That's basically
She's
it.
a weapon. She's a tool.
Yeah, yeah.
Watch I asked Ron me to see.
Yeah, well, like I said, though, you think honestly that Ron May is also not looking forward? Yeah, no, she's using Tingyun for the God Killer protocol. That's what she's using her for. That's basically it. Like that.
I didn't
is.
know Luocha asked her that. I actually didn't read that.
Luocha asked her because I think because Ron May is interested in the God Killer protocol because she wants to basically take the place of said god. She said that several times. She wants to become an Aeon. Luocha,
she wants to become an Aeon? I thought she wants to make an artificial Aeon.
No. Ron May wants to become an Aeon.
Oh.
Yeah, Luocha, asked her because of the fact that Luocha has a piece of the, of an emanator of propagation in his, coffin. That's what he has in his coffin, is that. And, Jing Liu wants to help because Jing Liu wants to basically kill off, Yaoshi. I think I'm saying that correctly. Yaoshi?
Yes.
Yeah. She wants to kill off Yaoshi for obvious reasons. So...
Yaoshi, I think. Yeah, Yaoshi, the Chinese pronunciation.
Oh, yeah. Yaoshi? Yeah, okay, there we go. There, yeah. But either way, they all have something that they want, and their motivations align. Are we sure that she wants to become an Aeon, or is it just full understanding of life and the existence of the Aeons? By extension, Lenny, she wants to, have full understanding of life, but it's as a foothold to become an Aeon of, basically, like, creation. She wants to become God. That's why she plays God. Does that make any sense? Well, hey, free Jades, but I'm not gonna continue with that right now. I don't know why it jumped me into that. Probably because I stood somewhere that I shouldn't have. Anyway. Mydei. Right. Traces. Alright. Yikes again, that's why she scares you. No, and the thing is that, like, I want her to scare people because I want her to be a terrible person. But, like, and the thing that bothers me is so much on screen, they hardly ever go into that. The only way that people know that she's terrible is because of the background being that, you know, she tried resurrecting the same thing that killed off Firefly's home planet. Even though she's done worse. But I digress. Yeah, she's respecting her own creations, much for the reason being that the whole aspect that they're growing and having a civilization shows that at least they're not a genetic dead end, I suppose. The fact that they're able to grow and improve is enough for her to go, okay, these things are actually worth something. Because the thing is, she doesn't like cute things for the sake of being cute. She wants them to actually function as a thing. And if they were just a random wild animal that just kind of aimlessly floats or aimlessly bounces around, in the case of the cat cakes, probably not great. You know? But no, I like I said, I dislike Ron May because I feel like she has so much potential to be more. Oh, that's true.
I think with Ting Yun or Fugue, what was her name again? Fugue. Fugue.
Yeah.
I think the change that they made to her character to when she's kind of basically shedding her old persona, her old skin, and her lifestyle. I liked it. It was pretty inspiring. And now she's not just a pawn. She can be. She said something about this in the story. Like she's not a pawn.
Yeah.
She's a piece that can be used to fight back against the gods, and that is like I really like that when like a mortal tries to fight against a greater being like a god. I like that kind of.
I definitely liked Ting Yun more after Fugue, because funny reason really, and this is gonna go into a random segue, but you'll understand after a bit. One of my characters that I like a lot in Fate, and I grew to like this character, I did not initially care about him that much, was Enkidu. And the reason is that, like, when I first started playing Fate, Enkidu was pretty much, you know how you were telling me that you hate, like, this one character on Standard and Star Rail because they keep, like, what's the word? Spooking you on 50/50s or something. It was similar to that, only... Okay.
The Yanqing, or?
Yeah, I think it was Yanqing that you didn't like, that you got, like, E3 of or something. I can't remember.
That's Bailu.
Oh, Bailu, yeah. Yeah. Similar case, only instead it was just like, I didn't really care for Enkidu that much. It was cool in Babylonia. And the thing is that, like, he was cool in Babylonia, but it was just like, okay, whatever. I didn't know much about Enkidu's lore. Because, to be honest with you, I didn't really know much about the Epic of Gilgamesh. I know, shocker. I know. But, I didn't know much. And, so what ended up happening was that when Enkidu first came out, I had a curse, okay? And this is terrible in Fate. Because in Fate, there isn't really necessarily 50/50 losses, because there's no real pity system, as you know, in Fate. I mean, there is, but there isn't. Their pity system is absolute garbage. And they didn't even have one for, like, the longest time, right? And so what would happen is whenever I would roll for a character in Fate, if Enkidu was on a banner, like, even if it wasn't even on the same banner, if it was on, like, another banner entirely that was also on Raid Up, he would spook me.
Oh my god.
Enkidu is the only character that I have in Fate Grand Order that I have an MP6, which means that I have a USO, one USO, in the time that I've played, because he has spooked me that much. He's that terrible. But the thing is that, like, here's what ended up happening. Was that at first I was mad, as you'd imagine. Because, like, getting spooked that often by a, like, 5-star. To the point to where you get one singular USO, and you need 10 to actually use anything with it, by the way. So there's nothing I can really use it for. It's just pointless. And, what's the word? I didn't really care that much for his playstyle, because I'm not really that big on soloing, funny enough. I think he's a good soloer. And so, you know, I got mad about this for a while, until I was just like, you know what? Fine. I'll embrace it. Enkidu is getting level 120. So he is the only character on my account currently that is level 120. All appends unlocked. 10, 10, 10. All gold phode. He is completely and utterly maxed out. He's actually like almost done with his command codes too, to where his command codes are fully phode. So for all intents and purposes, he is fully maxed out. And the thing is that I didn't grow to like him until his interlude came out. And like I said, I know this sounds like a random story considering Fugue, but let me continue to that. His interlude was one of the most deeply thought-provoking interludes in my opinion. Because it goes into Babylonia, as you'd imagine. But the problem is with his interlude is, well, you know what Enkidu's like, right? He's more of an automaton than an actual, like, person, right?
Yeah, like a doll.
Yeah. The thing that was the problem with his interlude is, the throne treats him as such. Basically, the throne treats him as his personalities are not his own. Meaning that the throne personality that we get, you know, in Chaldea, as well as the Babylonia personality of Tiamat's son that he inhabited, not his own. So he ends up struggling with an identity crisis. Because of the fact being that, you know, you have basically himself from the days in which he fought alongside Gilgamesh. Then you have his personality that we got from the throne. And then you have the personality that he still remembers from Babylonia.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah. And that interlude was so good. Because it went through basically a crisis, basically. Like I said, an identity crisis. And it made you stop and think exactly who you as a person actually are, you know? Like, what is the sum of humanity at that point? By basically asking, is it your memories that make you? Is it your, basically your thoughts? Your feelings? Is that what makes you you? What is a soul?
That's a good question, yeah.
Basically.
Because like, when you see people lose their memories in like TV shows and things, they usually have a different personality.
Yeah.
So it's just like,
yeah,
what shaped that? Their experiences.
Yeah.
All that.
Yeah. So basically the whole concept was, what makes a soul? And I feel like that, story with Fugue was definitely touched on that a bit. Especially with the, I know it was treated as funny, right? Because
it all makes sense. You connected it.
Yeah, because of, like, the multiple Tingyans walking around. But, in all honesty, the reason why that she's going through that is because, you know, perception. That's also another thing that makes people ask, who am I? Is perception what doesn't? You know? And that's why she actually has that whole, like, questioning of asking you, you know, was the me that you encountered, like, good? Or was the me that you encountered, how is she in comparison to what I am now? Because, you know, on the surface, it seems as though that she's asking, okay, so did Phantilia did a good job, masquerading as me? But the actual thing is, did Phantilia actually touch on me so much to where I was indiscernible.
Mm-hmm.
And then that's also why she was saying that she was actually partially thankful on that, because again, it circles back to perception. That if Tingyun did such a good job of masquerading as herself, then effectively, you know, at least during the time that Fentilia was masquerading as her, people liked her enough. And that maybe the sum of it is that Fentilia also didn't really know who she was herself. Yeah. And that, like I said, I really liked that. That is definitely one of the things that made me go, wow, Fugue is great. I definitely see why people like Tingyun a lot. As a matter of fact,
I didn't even think about that.
it was actually one of the reasons why I decided that I was going to E1 S1 her there. Which I did on my main. So I definitely do see why people like Tingyun a lot. Would I say that she's my favorite character? No, but I do like using her. I do like her design, and I do like that particular part of the story. So, I definitely can see it.
Yeah. Akari asked, like, a simple question, and it went into this amazing explanation. Lenny said, by the way, it just clicked with me that both Boot Hill and Rappa have an enhanced basic attack. Yeah, that's true. That is a cute detail.
Yeah. It makes me wonder if all the Galaxy Rangers are gonna have that. You know, kind of like how, like, IPC members tend to have follow-ups. Who knows? Maybe Galaxy Rangers, just by extension, are gonna have enhanced attacks. That'd be cool. That'd be like their thing.
That is very true.
Well, you know, you're getting, what's the word? If you go by leaks, Akari, you'll get another chance in 3.2. Oh, that'd be so peak if they all had enhanced attacks? Yeah, I mean, I don't see why they wouldn't. Like, they already have 2 characters that do it that are Galaxy Rangers. Why wouldn't they do it for the rest? Yeah, both Rappa and Boot Hill are break-based, so I could also see that. I would prefer the enhanced attack thing, though, to be honest. But, you know, I mean, they could all be breakers. That'd be cool. Oh, yeah, no, like I said, that the 2.7, though. Like, that I thought about a lot. And, I did like Fugue for that reason. Me being an old philosophical person, I tend to look too deeply into things, and I tend to overthink also, which is not good, by the way. Do not think that that is a brag. That is not a brag. That is a curse.
No, that's a good thing. I mean, I think some people don't think at all, and some people don't think enough.
Yeah.
That is a superpower. That is strength.
Well, I mean, supposedly Anniversary will give us a lot of jades and stuff. So, you know, you should be able to secure at least possibly her light cone if you don't have it already. No, you have it already. So you should be able to fish for at least an Eidolon. Unless you get really, really unlucky. Alright. Oh yeah, what was I doing? Okay. Also, thank goodness they started adding these things, by the way, because, man. I do a lot of simulated universe, so I packed up a lot of these. It's... Oh, yeah. That shouldn't be necessarily much of a leak so much as that's something that they did on the first anniversary. So I could definitely see the first time bonus being reset. Yeah, first time bonus, the top up first time bonus thingy. Yeah. They did that during the first anniversary. So that was something that I recall that they did. Alright. Let's see. You know what I wish that they would do? And this is like a common complaint that I've had. But like, I know why they don't want you to do, why they're never going to do it. But I still wish that they would. If you're playing, what's the word, other languages, or even just if they did this in English, this would be fine too. If they had, what's the word, like subtitles whenever characters say something when you level up their traces, or when you, or another one is that when you actually add them to a party, you know? I wish that they would give you like subtitles on the bottom telling you what they say, just in case you didn't catch it the first time, or in case you're playing JP and you don't know JP.
That would be so helpful, yeah.
Yeah, because this is something that I've been wanting forever, but I don't think they'll ever do it, because it's just like, well, why don't you just play English, nerd? You know?
Because we're cultured. We're cultured. We want to learn. We're learning.
Yeah, I know they're there, but I want to like see them there while I'm doing it. Is basically what it is. I know they're in the information tab, as is the story, as is I just like, you know, complained about the, what's the word, like an hour ago. But the thing is, I want to see it there as I'm doing it. Yeah, I'll do it now. Yeah, here you go. That was a part of voice, I believe. Yeah, there you go. Trace activate. There we go. But I wanted it there as I did it, because he says it as you do it, you know? Like,
yeah, I'm with you on that. I wish it was like that for, there's a lot of games that I've thought that, and I'm just like, oh, what are they saying? I missed a few words.
You know what, Akari? I can relate, because I tell you something. That's pretty much my plan for Ratio. Both on, what's the word? Well, on my main, at least. On my main, he'll probably be my only eventual E6. On Imaginary only, I might diversify to where none of them get E6 except for maybe Welt if it happens. But I would like him to be my first on Imaginary only. But on my main, definitely he's gonna probably be my only E6. So
Akari's in love.
No, I'm not learning Japanese. Did I say that at one point? No. No, I'm not.
Oh, she's talking about me.
Oh.
She's talking about me.
Oh, are you?
I actually am. Yeah.
Okay.
If you go to my channel, I've done a few videos in Japanese already.
And yes, they do, Dark Seraph. That's actually one of the reasons why I'm like, why can't Star Rail do it if Fate does it? Because yes, they do have subtitles on everything. They have it on the battle lines. They have it on what's the word, like. Also, when you level them up, they'll what's the word, have like little subtitles for when they're saying stuff on level up. They have all of that. That is actually one of the things that I thoroughly appreciate, because I like seeing the little subtitle underneath whenever I do the Noble Phantasm. It's really nice.
Yeah, it's dope. Respect, Akari. Respect.
Oh, well, good luck, Akari.
I'm also going this year too.
Oh, neat. Yeah, I've never been.
In a few weeks. Wow,
oh, wow.
Have fun.
Oh, yeah, what was I doing?
And then take pictures.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Lots of videos. Find some deer.
Find some deer? Question mark.
No, they have like a deer park, like where you can just feed them, and
oh yeah,
I think it's in Nara.
Oh, huh.
Japan's pretty lit. I'm hoping to see a lot of Fate merch too. They always do. They always.
Oh yeah, yeah. Oh, definitely. Like you can't walk 5 feet without seeing it.
Yeah. Especially Saber. Saber.
Oh yeah, you know, speaking of which, you know how you were saying that you're going to go look up a like lore video of Vortigern?
A lore video of what? Sorry?
Vortigern. Saber's uncle.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Vortigern.
Yeah.
I need to catch up on the lore from FGO because I haven't played it in so long.
I think Saya has a good what's the word, like couple of videos on that. Saya 5. Is it 4 or 5?
Good.
You know
Lenny's like, what's the plan?
You know who I'm talking about, right? When I say Saya.
Saya?
Yeah.
How do you spell the name? Hold up.
That would be TSAIH. And he does a lot of Fate Grand Order, Fate in general, actually. Fate lore videos.
No, I actually don't know who this is.
Oh, yeah, I think it was Saya, and I think it's 4 or 5. Yeah, I know. I'm actually slightly distracted because I'm thinking about what to do. I kind of want to level up the stuff more, but by the same token, I'm like, I should probably also get relics. Actually, what relics does he use? What relic? What? Really? He uses? Are you kidding? He uses Scholar Erudition? Really? That's weird. I do not have any good parts. Well, I guess that makes sense. I guess. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Dark Seraph has it. Saya 4. But yeah. Oh, well, I guess I'll farm some of these. The 2 things he does. He uses skill and ultimate. I didn't think his ultimate was really that important, but I knew his skill was. But to be fair, I also know that at a set point, he just kind of plays himself, so I don't know. Much to the disappointment. But then again, you know, it's not really too much of a problem, in my opinion, that he goes into auto battle. I just kind of wish it was for a different character. Because I feel as though it doesn't really fit him. But I could be wrong. I understand, what's the word, Dark Seraph. The only reason that I am skipping Anaxa on my main is because of the fact that Ratio is rerunning alongside him. If he wasn't, I would be getting Anaxa. But, I'm sorry. Ratio rerun takes priority because a couple of reasons. One, because it's Ratio. I don't need to really explain any further. And the other one is I don't know when he'll get a rerun again, if ever. So I kind of need to get this one. You know? If the leaks don't change, yeah, if the leaks don't change, although I will be absolutely livid if they change it again. Because he was supposed to run a rerun. Oh, it's a word, like, God, it was one of the patches that had Topaz instead. And I was so mad. I was so mad. Like, absolutely livid. Yeah, no, it does make sense to have them rerun at the same time, especially if Anaxa does what he's supposed to do. And he would work alongside Ratio. So no, it makes perfect sense both ways. It's just the thing is, like I said, if what's the word? If I don't get his rerun, I'm not gonna be able to get him as a rerun again. Ooh, whoa, whoa, hello, 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 hello. That is a nice relic. Look at this relic. Crit damage, speed, and crit rate. God, you can't get any better than that.
the gotcha lock-in relics.
Well, I mean, I'm gonna need it somewhere. I mean, it took me forever to get, what's the word, Mydei and his light cone. Oh, maybe. Who knows? But, that's not true. They have done thematic, reruns before. It's just 9 times out of 10, they usually do, more, functional, what's the word, reruns. Which kind of bugs me, to be honest with you. Like, I would think that it would be more fun to have more thematic reruns, but you know, probably wouldn't be as profitable, let's be honest. Like, to be honest with you, like, who would think, you know what? I kind of want to get both Blade and Young Lee, because, you know, the family. So if they had like
I still
Blade.
have to do that.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I have Blade, but not Yun Li.
Yeah, but I mean, the thing is, though, is that how many people actually think are like that, though? Probably not many.
Yeah.
which is kind of sad, honestly.
I literally collected the Stellaron Hunters just to get them, but I only cared about Blade.
Well, to be fair, I mean, based. I mean,
Firefly was.
like I said, I'm okay with Firefly. I don't I don't think there's any character in this game that I actively dislike. Like I said, it's difficult. Because they all have their moments. They all have their good, you know? It was actually one of the things that I remember telling a friend of mine that I was really, I really liked the Luminary War Dance as a event. And the reason for that is because, like, it was a really good follow-up from Future Market. And I was also really nice seeing, like, other characters interact with each other that you just wouldn't expect. Like, seeing Yanqing going up against Luca was fantastic. Having Boot Hill basically show up during the Luminary War Dance and having people freak out over him having a gun was great. I love that. It was awesome. And
yeah, that's dope.
Yeah, no, it was such a good event because it just, like, it contributed a lot to world building. And it also contributed a lot to character interaction. And those are things that I really value a lot.
Honestly, yeah, my least favorite character was probably Yanqing, but that event made me like him a lot.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Like, that was such a good event for him.
And his friendship with Luca, I was like, oh damn.
Yeah.
I am falling for it. I am a sucker.
Yeah, so like I said, I really like that, and with interactions like that, it makes it hard to dislike characters for me. Because there will eventually be an interaction or something that makes me, like, consider, okay, maybe I do actually like them. You know? And yeah. It is so dangerous in that aspect, honestly. No, like I said, I think the only one that I like the least is Ron May, but I've already said my reasons. Because I honestly think they should make her worse. But that's also because I really value games and especially gacha games that just make horrible people playable. Because, like I said before, it's really healthy. It's really healthy for the game. I know that sounds strange. But it's healthy for the game because it shows basically different perspectives. Having someone that is effectively, like, having basically an entire cast of people that are just different forms of good doesn't really showcase reality, you know? And I'm not saying everything has to be realistic. I'm just saying that there needs to be more variance. And, goodness, this is gonna be the funniest and kind of dumbest take, okay? But, like, have you ever seen Adventure Time? Like, fully?
No.
No? Okay. Adventure Time, during, like, the later seasons of it, actually goes in for a loop, funny enough. They have, like, they basically explain what has happened more to the world, and why Ice King is the way that he is, because he's nuts. But he's nuts because of the fact being that, like, the crown made him nuts. And, like, there's at one point where apparently one of the things that is one of the great evils of the world is, like, this lich that Finn talks to. And, what's the word? Basically, Finn just goes, "Why are you so evil?"
He just asks.
Yeah, yeah. Because it was during a point where, like, he was fighting with the Lich. And the Lich just goes, because everything being good would be boring. And that's pretty much the sum of that. I feel as though having playable villains is interesting. And not having playable villains at all, or playable despicable characters that you can just hate, or that people can just hate, is interesting. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's healthy. It's healthy for just basically in general because it gives more variance.
More game developers need to incorporate these kind of characters.
Well, it's also why I like Fate too. It's because Fate has some really reprehensible characters.
I love Fate. Fate is so good.
Yeah.
We got Kotomine Kirei.
Oh yeah, yeah.
AKA Rasputin. Rasputin.
Yeah, no, he's... Man. Have you ever actually, played through any of the visual novel at all?
Fate Stay Night, yeah.
Okay. Okay, so you know about his wife and whatnot.
Yeah, forget her name. Karen, right?
No, that's his daughter.
Oh shit. She looks just like her. I forget her name.
Yeah. But no, I know what you're talking about. But yeah, no, the thing is that, like, I particularly like going over that, like, Stay Night a bit. Because when they go over that, I think they also go over more of it in Hollow Ataraxia. But I haven't done Hollow Ataraxia yet. But there's at one point where, like, he goes and talks about how his wife's on her deathbed, right? And that he basically married her to try to basically learn how to love. And it never happened. So, that was the whole reason why he becomes the main bad guy at the end of Heaven's Feel. Is because of the fact that he's a terrible person. He is sociopathic. Absolutely. Sociopathic. And he's tried to be a better person, but it never worked out. So that's also why the whole reason why that he just goes through the whole thing of taking the Grail at the very end of it and wanting to burn down everything.
That's why Kirei is one of the best characters.
Is because of the fact being that he's reveled with being a terrible person. He's understood that that is just his nature and he can't change that. He's tried, he can't. So...
You could say it is his fate.
Yeah. Yeah, Oberon's also a good character too in that aspect, but I would say Oberon's more on his antagonism is very much more emotional. Although I can't say that Kirei is also not emotional in some capacity also, because the whole aspect of wanting to burn down everything because you feel like you're a terrible person that can never change is also an emotional thing in itself. But I would say that's different than Oberon's.
Is
it his fate to stay at night? I don't know.
That's a good one, Lenny. It's his fate to stay at night.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, Kiara too. Oh man, Kiara. Oh,
Kiara.
She is such a hoe bag. Like...
I'm gonna have to say... I'm gonna have to go soon, so before we start talking about PR.
Not a problem. Not a problem.
I do have to go. Thanks for having me.
Yeah.
Guys, good luck on your rolls for Mydei if you haven't rolled for her.
Yep.
For him.
Yep. I hope you get him too, guys. And thanks for coming on.
I already got him. I already maxed him up.
Oh wow. That was quick.
I liked him a lot. He might be up there in my faves.
Oh, nice.
A man who a man whose destiny is to fight the gods.
Yeah, no, I mean, there's definitely a quality in that.
But yeah, Dacho? They call me Dacho. Thanks, Lenny.
No, it's Doncho.
Yeah, we'll be doing more collabs and stuff in the future. So.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah, stay tuned.
Mhm.
And thanks for having me again.
Yeah.
This is a question. Your channel calls you Welfare Waifu, but we do always. Because your name on Discord is different. Do I call you by that, or do I call you Welfare Waifu?
Call me whatever you want. Basically.
All right.
Yeah.
Great Overlord Dizma.
I mean, you like I said, you can go ahead and call me Welfare, you can call me Waifu, you can call me Welfare Waifu, you can call me WW, you can call me Diezma, you can call me Momiji if you know me from Phantasy Star. I have so many names, does not matter.
We're adding a new one today, chat. We're adding a new one. We're calling her Dr. Ratio's greatest disciple.
Oh.
There we go.
That would be amazing.
All right.
All right. See you later.
Or goodbye
Thank
for now,
you.
Dr. Ratio's greatest disciple. And chat, take care. And remember. Wait. What is... I was going to say something Sunday would say. I forgot. I'm not Sunday. Keep fighting for the power of strife. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what he would say.
Amazing.
Yeah. And never lose a fight. We never lose.
Nice. Alrighty.
Goodbye, everyone.
See ya.
Ciao.
Alright, now let me go ahead and... Hold on. Okay, it's gone now, I think. Yep. Good. Okay, cool. Alright. I am Strife. Yeah, he could have said that, but you know what? That's fine too. Alright. I am, well, for one thing, I'm trying to get him at least properly equipped. Just to be honest with you, he could be better. He could definitely be better. But I will take what I can get. Alright. Oh, no, okay. But that's fine. Alright. Oh, crit rate. Can we get crit rate or speed? Crit rate or speed? No. Oh, HP is not bad, actually. I can mess with that. Alright, crit rate, cool. Alright. Yeah, no, that's fine. I can deal with that. Alright. Now, is it crit rate or crit damage that he wants as a chest piece, or do I just want to go all in on HP? It probably is all in on HP. Am I mistaken? Well, thank you, Doncho. I appreciate it. Oh, I swear, just like everything there is no word for blank in the Kremnos dictionary. I'm actually probably gonna have that as a running gag for imaginary only, if I'm honest. You know what? I'll look it up real quick on what he wants as far as chess piece goes. Because I think either or works. Let's see. Let's see here. Donch. Not even gonna give him an O. Just gonna say Donch. Alright. No, he does want crit damage on his body. Cool. And speed feat. Imaginary damage or HP for the sphere, and for the rope is HP %. Okay, that makes sense. Do I have... No, I don't. I do not. Do I have the means of crafting it? Alright. Let me see here. I do have the means of crafting it, I think. Alright. Oh, I have a lot. First off... Oh, I have 5 of them. Okay. That works. Imaginary damage or what did it say? Or HP %. We'll go with rope first. Get a rope. And we'll... Actually, what are the chances of getting an HP rope? Like, I don't know if I should... No. You know what, I'll try crafting one right now. Just normally. No, but that's nice. But not for Mydei. I need a HP. Okay. Yeah. That's perfect. Holy hell. Oh, can we get even better than that? Oh, man. This I like. This is a nice. Because Ellen Joe does the Fortnite dance. I mean, what else do you say to that? She does the Fortnite dance. That's just how it be. Oh, and attack. Not bad. I mean, I would prefer if it didn't go all into flat HP, but you know what? Sure. I'm fine with that. Alright. It's kind of one of those, you know what, buddy? Sure. Oh yeah, I was actually in the process of setting up Adventurine's relics more. Because one of the videos for Imaginary Only was going to be all about that. No, it's not the worst at all. I'm perfectly fine with that. I'm perfectly happy even with that. I could have gotten worse. Anywho. That's it. I mean, I don't think I need, honestly, a health percentage at that point. So let's just go with imaginary damage. Hope for the best. Yeah. I'll try one more. Okay, that's better. I'll go with that. Alright. Equip. Enhance. Alright. I'm probably gonna have to farm more, relic XP anyway. Because I am run down. Okay. Not bad. Yeah, not bad at all. Could do worse. Alright, exchange. Okay. And we have 9 days till that. Do I have enough? Yeah, I can do it. Okay. Oh no, I hear you, Akari. I had that once where I had like, and this was on my main. I had like a rope, right? And it was like attack. It was what's the word? Crit damage, crit rate, speed. And then they had like, and it was just all good stats with the exception of like one. And it was like, I think it was defense flat defense or something. And it went all in on defense flat. And I was so mad about that. Yeah. And the thing is that I was so salty about that. I think I trashed it. And this was before the reroll thing. Because I was just so aggravated. Yeah, I was so mad. Just absolutely furious. Actually, jeez. Now that I think about it, all the rolls that I've gotten for him are pretty cracked. With the exception of the head piece. But, I mean, I can work with it still. You're just gonna go all in on crit damage? I guess so. Goodness, okay. I mean, at this rate, it's less I am strife and more I am crit. Okay. Alright. Actually, now, I want to see what the well, okay. Too much crit. Yeah, I'm probably going to rest it here. I'm going to try to, what's the word? Get his, I'm going to try to get his stuff up. And, see if he can run sustainless on, oh, what's the word? That's the word I'm looking for. I'm just settling on these boots, by the way. Because they're speed boots, and I'll take what I can get when it comes to speed. I'm going to see if he can run sustainless in Memory of Chaos. If he can do that, then we're in business. I won't even need a Lucha rerun. But I'm going to do that real quick and see if it works. Yeah, pretty much. Well, I mean... yeah. Oh man, that speed is... This curses me. Almost every good DPS that I have tends to be 128 speed. See? It is like notorious to me. This is like that on my main too. I end up always being shy. Just shy. And, oh, what's the Bailu buff? I don't think I seen the Bailu buff. What is it? Okay. Anyway, let me go ahead and go to... if I can recall. Astral Express. There we go. Yeah, this... I don't... yeah, go ahead. I don't mind if you talk about it here, because like I said, I don't plan on being a Hoyo creator. I also don't plan on monetizing ever. So, go ahead. I really doubt Hoyo will actually care. Because like I said, I'm not getting monetized. I'm never gonna get monetized. Anyway. Alrighty. Oh, what was I doing? Well, I definitely want that. Now, let me see. Oh, what do I want as far as... It's Mydei Sunday. Sunday Mydei. Let's see. Actually. There we go. And, let's see. You want skills a lot. Since he wants skills a lot, I'm gonna have to deal with that. And, yeah. Okay. Well, we'll try this. We'll try this with, there we go. Let's try it. Oh, goodness. First target on skill cleanses. Okay, that's already a huge buff for Bailu. In my opinion. Oh, that's weird. Okay. Alright, now let me see here. Alright. Alright. Ah, shoot. Okay. That would be nice. I completely forgot that when he goes on auto that he does not actually use his what's the word? his ult. Good lord, how does he get it back? Does he only get it HP back when he dies? Is that what's going on there? I thought he got it back from his ult. Yeah, I figured as much, yeah. He does not seem to get much back from his ult, though. Maybe... Maybe I'm dumb. Maybe he only does get it back from resurrecting. How many times can he resurrect? I have all 3 talents unlocked, so that's not it. But hey, 28 cycles. I can't, argue that. Ooh. Alright. Okay. Okay. So is Silver Wolf not getting... Oh wait, no, yeah, Silver Wolf is getting that. Okay. That's the only one that I recalled off the top of my head. That and the, Sele one. The Sele buff I also knew about. Yeah, why not? Oh yeah, no, I will like the Sele one. Absolutely. There we go. That's what I want. There we go. Not doing great. But at least he's able, at least Mydei's able to do sustainless on one side. So this is all a matter of figuring out exactly how much damage that I can push out for Hule. But yeah. Yeah, it's probably that, honestly. Alrighty. You know what? Yeah, no, I'm glad that Bailu's getting a cleanse too. I'm really happy for that. Alright. Damn. Alright. Oh yeah, that was why I had ratio on this. Because I was actually trying to abuse follow-up attacks. Because of the fact being that it breaks him a lot. Well, might as well. Oh yeah, no, I imagine. I mean, yeah, Bailu being the only sustained for lightning. Although, yeah, I don't know. I could have swore, like, Leaks also talked about Opal at one point, and Opal was supposed to be lightning preservation. But I don't know what happened to that. Yeah, I'm not getting this done in 10 cycles. This ain't happening. But no, I know now that it can be done at least. So oh, really? Because you know, Akari, you know what you could have done? I actually have a solution that I was thinking about doing when I actually get to that point. Because I'm not going to go casual when it comes to any of the fights. I refuse. If I don't beat a fight, I will find some other way to do it. Funny thing is, what you could do, and this is something that I'm probably going to do on Quantum, is you could get a guard set. Fun fact, something that I found out from a run of 4 stars and Dr. Ratio for Memory of Chaos against the Nikador fight. They had Chinchwei on that team, right? And how they did it sustainless was with the guard set. Because the guard set activates when they have when you have 50% or less HP. And yes, his ability that, you know, takes away 50% works with that, by the way. So that's probably what I'm going to do if I come across any snags and at that point. Guard set is that one set that looks like the blue and like the blue armor set. Yeah, it's the relic set. I don't know what I was saving Aventure's ult for, to be honest with you. I didn't realize it was up. Because I was looking at chat, and that is so dangerous, I know. Alright. Yeah, I think it was Withering Snow. Yeah, no, it is a relic set. And, like I said, I ended up finding out about that during that, run. Like I said. And, that run made me just, like, realize a lot of things. Like, it was, like, life-changing. Because I ended up, like, looking at that from a whole new angle. I would recommend it, Akari, at least trying. I would recommend it. How many goddamn attacks are you gonna do? Like, holy hell. Stay down. Final warning. Alright. Well, I mean, it's better than nothing, right? I mean, like I said, it's a better idea, in my opinion, than just going to the casual mode. But, you know, like yeah, that's how people roll, you know? Like, if you want to do that, that's your thing. Me, personally, like I said, I will try anything else in my arsenal than to go that route. My accounts, both of them, will never do it. Oh wow, I actually did it. Cool. that sucked. But good. Now I know I can do it. All right. I feel like the IPC would if they could, but judging from what I've heard and from what I know of Honkai Impact 3rd, I don't think Amphorius exists. So, yeah. Alright, oh, that's not nice. Yeah, oh, yeah, I think I will be barricaded due to just power issues. I'm not gonna try it right now. But yeah, there you go. I'm able to get up to 5 currently, although I might be able to push to 6, 7, or 8 without a secondary sustain. Alright. Woo. I think I'm gonna call it a day here. This was great. I'm not sure. I kind of think that the third path Amphorius is associated with is Enigma. Or Enigmatic. Or, you know, Mythos. Because the way that I see it is there's a lot of things that don't really make sense about it. But I'm also inclined to believe that it's something else and not just enigmatic. It could be some other path entirely. Which would also make sense as to why some things, you know, they are conflicting. But for a different reason entirely. I don't know. But either way, I think I'm gonna call it here. Call it a day. Oh, wait, hold on. I want to go to the party car real quick. I always want to go to the party car. I always want to check the party car. I'm inclined to believe destruction because of what I've heard of leaks. Oh, I knew it. I knew he was here. My senses were tingling. I've had this discussion before. Yeah. That's why he didn't give me Jades, because I had that discussion before. I don't want to get into story leaks necessarily, but there's a reason. Yeah. Like I said, it's just my senses were tingling. But no, I do love the party car for that reason. That you have like other characters come here. Sooner or later they'll add a third car, and then they'll have even more characters wandering around. Oh man, that'd be great. Yeah, how about this, Akari? What is your name on Kaneki's server again? Because I'll DM you it if you want. Because, like I said, I'm gonna be nice. I don't care when it comes to gameplay leaks, but or when it comes to banner reruns. These are things that are important for free-to-plays to know. So, by extension, those are not spoilers to me. They may be spoilers to other people, but personally, I do not consider those spoilers. Those are valid information. They're important information. And if people want to be kept in the dark on those, that's neither here nor there, you know? But when it comes to story leaks, I'm a bit more careful. I'm a bit more conservative, because story leaks can ruin someone's enjoyment. You know? That's how I feel on that. So if you want to know, I can DM you it. But I'm not gonna say it here. Because, like I said, I care about other people's enjoyment. But anyway, either way, I think I'm gonna call it here. I'm gonna call it here. Akari, I'll find you on Kaneki's Discord, and I'll oh, hi Julian! Well, why are you yawning at me? Aren't you supposed to be on Alexander's stream, unless he's not here? Sorry, hold on. I got beef with Julian. Okay, I'll look at it when I'm done here. But hi, Julian. Thanks for coming by. I'm unfortunately leaving, but I appreciate you being here. See ya. Bye.